Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, on to the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! Right, folks. Let's get into this because the rumor mill's been churning like mad in the east end of Glasgow. And if what we're hearing is true, then Celtic might be about to make some serious moves this summer. Aye, you heard it. Right. Bojan Miovski and Paulo Bernardo are the names on everybody's lips right now. Now, Ken, we're still waiting on anything official for the club, but when you hear the same story crop up from different corners, and not just the daft corners of Twitter either, you've got to wonder if there's fire behind this smoke. The big question is, would they fit? Are they what Celtic need? Let's dive right in, starting with Miovski then. The boy's been lighting it up at Aberdeen. A proper goal scorer he is. Fast feet, clever movement, and most importantly, he kens where the net is. 20 plus goals in a Don shirt this season. And that's naming feet in a league where service is the always top draw. He's the kind of striker who does not just rely on crosses or tap-ins. He creates chances. Fade nothing. Now, imagine him wearing the hoops, feeding off service fade the wings at Parkhead, with lads like Maida or Forrest, or even Wiabada whipping balls in. Could be a lethal combination, right? But it's not just about the stats. It's about mentality. Does he have the bottle for the pressure? Celtic Park's nae pedigree. Let's be honest. The expectations are sky high every week. You draw a game and folk are shouting for changes. Miovski needs to hit the ground running. But look, he's 24, Macedonian international, and he's handled the pressure at Aberdeen pretty well, especially against the top teams. He's scored against Celtic and Rangers, mind you. That's not a coincidence. Shows he can step up in big moments. There's a real sense that he's ready for the next level. And let's face it, if Celtic does not snap him up, someone else down south might. Aye, there's interest from England too, but he said before he likes the game up here. Could that swing things? Then there's Paulo Bernardo. Now this is a name we already can well. The Portuguese midfielder spent last season on loan at Celtic, and if you ask the fans, it was a mixed bag. He showed flashes of real class, that continental touch, a wee bit of elegance in the midfield. But did he do enough to earn a permanent move? That's the £1 million question. Or well, maybe the €4 million question, depending on what Benfica are asking. But let's remember, he was playing in a system that does not always suit a young technical player. Rodgers likes his midfield tidy, disciplined and smart. Bernardo has that in him, but maybe he needed more time. Sometimes a player just needs to settle. A season in Scotland, with all the rain, the tough tackles, the packed stadiums, it can be a culture shock. But by the tail end of the season, he was starting to look more comfortable. That goal against St. Mirren, top drawer. He's not afraid to shoot. He's got an eye for a pass, and he works hard off the ball, which is key. Rodgers will be thinking long term, and if he sees potential there, Celtic might be ready to invest. It's always a gamble, bringing in a loanee permanently, but if he flourishes, it could be a bargain in a year or two. Now you've got to think as well about squad balance. Celtic have got a packed midfield, especially if Hatate and McGregor stay fit. Turnbull's still around, and Holmes knocking on the door. But Paulo Bernardo offers something a wee bit different. He's got that European poise, that calm under pressure. If he's got a proper preseason under his belt, maybe with a full trust of the manager this time, you might see a much more confident version of the lad. And the Champions League, well, that's where you want that kind of player. Cool head, neat touches, composure under fire. He could be that guy. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Financially, it's interesting. Benfica no let him go for pennies, but they might be willing to strike a deal, especially if they've written him off in their plans. Celtic have done business with Benfica before. Jota springs to our mind, and that turned out pretty well, didn't it? If they think Bernardo could follow that path, maybe not quite as flair-heavy, but steady and reliable, they'll go for it. And Miovski, Aberdeen will want a decent fee, maybe somewhere around the $3 to $4 million mark, but Celtic can afford it. They've sold well recently. They got cash to reinvest. If they play it right, they could land both for under $10 million combined. Tactically, both players could slot in nicely. Miovski would give Rodgers a real number 9 option. Different from Kyogo, more physical, but still mobile enough for the Celtic press. He'd also give the squad depth for Europe and domestic campaigns. And Bernardo could rotate with O'Reilly or even come in deeper if needed, especially in those tight games where you need someone who can hold the ball and not panic. Celtic have lacked that a bit this season. Composure in crunch moments. These two could offer that in different ways. But of course, there's always a risk. Transfers are never guaranteed wins. We've seen players come up here with big reps and crumble, or lads from within a league jump up a level and never quite adjust. But that's the game. What you can say is this: both these players have shown they can handle pressure in different ways. Miovski's proven in Scotland, and Bernardo's already had a taste of what it's like to pull on that green and white jersey. That gives you a head start. And if Rodgers is back in the moves, there'll be a plan. So Celtic fans, it's early days yet, and we'll need to wait and see what actually happens in the coming weeks. But if these rumors are true, and Celtic do move for Miovski and Bernardo, then we might just be looking at two pieces of a much bigger puzzle. The rebuild under Rodgers is starting to take shape. And if these are the kind of signings we're making, then maybe, just maybe, we're in for a very exciting season ahead. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Things are about to get interesting. Hello, fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.